Dun, 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 dun. Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 8, Episode 2. I don't know what the name of it is. The encore is on right now, but I needed to hurry up and do this video. I just finally got the camera to look the way I wanted to, and I think the battery is probably getting ready to run low, but I'm going to go ahead and try this take one. Papoose, he's back on the scene. He got, what's the name of his song? Back on his bull ass. Back on his bull ass. Back on his bull ass with this dude named Jaquel, whatever his name is, and he's cool with them girls, the BB girls. What was them girls that was, they had a group, and, you know, they're not a group anymore. The dark-skinned girl, and they was on Love and Hip Hop New York. Forgot their names. Still haven't heard no music from them. But anyway, Papoose, he's still managing his wife, Remy Ma, and he's still on the baby kick. But he also manages the dude, Jaquay, or whatever his name is. So Judy, she still is on Yandy. She over there getting her collect call from Mendices, and she basically just saying, like, we saw it was just rubbing on the arm, but Miss Judy, she ended up letting Mendices know that it was more than just the rubbing on the arm. Basically, she almost said like she was rubbing on his chest. I mean, maybe they cut that from the scene, but that's what she said. So it's just like she just on Yandy, and she let Mendices know that she's gonna, you know, keep tabs on her. So Yandy is finally launching her skincare line that she said that's been in the works for 3 years. I think she said the name of it was called Yale. And, you know, this was her debut, and Judy ends up showing up, like, had a gift to her in a little gift bag, a sweater, because talking about she needed to cover up. Like, how did she know what she was going to be wearing at the event? But she felt as though that Yandy looking naked out there on these streets, so she brought her the sweater and really wants her to wear it, and she basically just got all kinds of problems with Yandy. And Yandy, you know, she basically trying to tell Mendices, she keeps saying, even though he got all this time on his hands, you know he in jail. And don't forget, people used to be saying that they think that Yandy, you know, knows exactly what Mendices is in there for. But, you know what I'm saying, since she's trying to secure the bag, she has to act like she's not involved. She's just the lonely wife while her man is behind bars for a while, even though they can talk on the phone 3 times a day. But yeah, Anais, she having a photo shoot or whatever, and I don't know, like I said, now women got to go around and make sure that we know that they didn't get the fat taken out of their stomach and put in their booties and got boob jobs. Like, to me, that's what it looks like with Anais. But hey, you know what I'm saying, even Nicki Minaj for a long time still was trying to act like, you know, her stuff was real, she just went to the gym. Kim Kardashian, her stuff is real, she just went to the gym. Khloe Kardashian, she just went to the gym and she just came out looking like that. But it looks like with the money that they got, the riches they got, you would think that they using some of the money to make sure their bodies is looking the way they want it to look, the best they want it to look. Dream Doll, she was in the studio, not in the studio, she was at some stage somewhere, you know, DJ Self, you know, got her, you know, practicing somewhere, and Safari shows up. I still don't like her voice. Her booty looks super fake to me too in the sweatpants she was wearing practicing, but, you know, maybe her booty's real too. Like, all these fake butts. I'm mad at dudes for letting this fake butt trend exist as long as it has, but it's what everybody appreciates. I mean, I don't think I do, but I don't want to, you know, say anything negative about anybody, but fake booty, spending money that you make to put possible death in your booty, I don't understand. Rich Dollars, that's when he meeting up with Anais, and Anais is flirting with him just like she always does, because Navarro, her manager, he said that she's a big flirt. She was doing her thing with Rich Dollars, and Rich, he already, you know, got his eye on her, and he just want to see what she about. Navarro's girlfriend, who they both got kids from separate relationships, so they co-parenting together, she don't like the way Anais, you know, be acting around her man. So, you know, the things that she does, like she looked in the phone and ended up seeing that Anais is sending him naked pictures, or, you know, barely, you know, almost naked pictures to him, and she don't appreciate that. You know, she's supposed to be married to Ruben, but, you know, hey, she flirting around. So She basically, you know, because Ashley and Navarro, they partners in this business anyway, and Anais don't seem to, you know, take her seriously. And Ashley and Anais used to work, you know, work together a little bit, but after the way she acting towards her man, she don't really, you know, jive with her. And her sister, who's a model, she looked alright. She basically saying, hey, you know, you're trying to get that bread, you know, get that check, so get her in check, but make sure, you know what I'm saying, you don't mess up the check. So she ends up, like, she ends up talking to the point that Navarro said, go ahead and cancel my meeting with her because I don't want to have no beef. But she, instead of canceling the meeting, she had the meeting anyway at a law office or something. And Anais shows up because she thought she was going to see Navarro. She thought that, you know, she was going to be putting her little moves on him. But when the chair was turned, it was Ashley. And they went back and forth. Ashley, she got real mad. You know, she's pissed about, you know, what Anais is doing. Anais looked unbothered, and Ashley, you know, basically ready to jump on her and whatnot, but Anais didn't look too scared to me. Bianca and Britt was on the show tonight, and Britt, she's still saying the same crap, and she basically, you know, met up with Jaquay, whatever his name is. He ends up meeting up with her at some dance studio. Maybe Jaquay is a choreographer or something, and they were shaking their booties and stuff. And she basically is like she will never be cool with Bianca again. But come to find out, Bianca and Britt Taylor, whatever, they worked together before, and now they got the beef. So what's going on? I don't know. Bianca ends up meeting up with Jaquay because Jaquay wants them to be cool again, and Bianca was just like, no, she will never be cool with her again. And after I threw my $1,700 shoe at her, I know that she don't want to meet me on a cool basis. You know what I'm saying? For me to do something like that to her, the next time she sees me, I already know she wants to fight, which is true, because Brittany, all she do is talk negative about Bianca. But Bianca is like, hey, she ready for her anytime. And it looks like Dream Doll is cool enough with Brittany that in a later episode or next episode, she gonna end up basically saying if Britt get in a fight with Bianca, she gonna be stepping in. We see our girl, Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn is looking cute to me. She has her hair, her wigs, you know, looking right. I liked her in that pink wig. She got some dude named James R, and he wants to be called James R because when he was talking to DJ Self, he said James R, not just James. He don't like Self for some reason. And Mariah Lynn let us know that, you know, DJ Self is just her manager, you know, somebody that's helping her look good out here, you know, and she looks like she appreciates him, and they've been on the show for a while, so whatever he's doing, she's liking. And she got a new single, and that's called Too Much Money in the Bank. We didn't get to hear the song, but she got a single out. Maybe you got to find it on the internet and whatnot. Anything else? Safari wants to go on a date with the girl Dream Doll, and they end up going to flying in the air, swinging on the ropes and stuff. Some kind of date that I would like, but of course, you know, hey, I can't get a Safari tonight, but you know, Dream Doll is out with him, and they swinging, having a good old time. Yeah, and they end up kissing. And Jonathan, who's best friends with K. Michelle, you know, used to be, you know, her makeup artist. Well, he said he works with the stars and stuff. He's on the show, and he didn't like the way Judy was acting. You know, he felt embarrassed for her. And Juju, she was at her skincare launch, Yandy's skincare launch. She also was like, she felt embarrassed for Yandy, that she shouldn't have to go through all that. So, and anything else? Judy, she looked nice in her confessional. And DC's mom is looking good. Anything else? And Bianca, I said Bianca sounds young, but I agree with everything she said when she met up with that dude, Jaquay. Oh, and James R, he ends up like basically bucking up to DJ Self and talking about his clothes, and when he said it was Robert Cavalli or whatever, he was like, oh, my bad. Like, he felt stupid saying that. A jacket, sweater, or whatever he was wearing. Mariah Lynn ends up showing up as, you know, James is letting Self know that he's better than him and all that, and Self just standing there like whatever. She got to stand up on the table letting, James know that he need to calm down and listen to what she got to say. Don't forget James R. And it just looked like probably next episode he gonna be kissing that girl that we saw in the previews. James R is whack, and he says that he's I think he's an artist himself, but he trying to manage Mariah Lynn, and he bought her some jewelry when they was at the pool, and he was all like, cause he don't like that DJ Self is buying her jewelry, and Mariah Lynn was just like, it's his job to make me look good, so why you worried about it? Shouldn't he be happy that he don't have to buy the jewels or whatever gifts DJ Self be giving her? But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about all I gotta say. I am watching Atlanta Housewives. I see Nene, I see Kenya and her bae, Mr. Daly, or whoever she's supposed to be married to. Cynthia had her 50th birthday party again, because her birthday was a few months prior, but she's celebrating it on the show. Portia, she's still friends with Phaedra, even though Phaedra, as she said, used her as a pawn or whatever when it came to Candy. Candy, they got their show Escape, kicking it again. I watched that. I watched Married to Medicine, feeling sorry for Jackie and her husband Curtis cheating on her. Is Quad gonna give her man a baby? Yeah. Alright, let me hurry up and put this up. So yeah, peace out. Love and Hip Hop, New York, Season 8, Episode 2. Peace out.